So, so the two people that I asked the same question to, I got two completely different responses. So one person said it was inappropriate. The other person, they just answered my question politely. Imagine that. And then I asked another person the exact same question. Do you know any single women that are vegan? I also went into a kind of a long explanation into it. This might have been after I got the response from the one person saying it was inappropriate, because I wanted to explain everything. How, in my view, it wasn't inappropriate. I didn't phrase it that way, but I wanted to kind of defend myself. Like this is why I'm asking you. So this was someone that had been working there for a while, like longer than the other two, and they were friendly with me. So I was thinking, oh, this is another one where apparently they were just doing it because that's their job, customer service, be friendly to the customers. But it's just me thinking, like wishful thinking, like, what does this person like me? Is that why they're being friendly with me? But it was just another one of the this one was just a lot younger than me, so probably not. It's hard to tell ages with some people, but yeah, this one was definitely younger than me. So probably college age, I guess. But she was being friendly with me, so I kind of like it's depressing because like when certain people are are friendly with me, I think, oh, do they like me? But yeah, lots of times I get unwanted friendliness, like. But yeah, this person was friendly with me, so it was another one I was just kind of wondering about whether they liked me or not. But I never, I think I at one time, yeah, I was actually considering about for a long time. I was considering about communicating with this person uh, about this topic. Like, uh, I had it all prepared. I was gonna like give her my information to contact me on Facebook. And just to be friends with her. That's what I was kind of hopeful about, and with the hope of her with that leading to her possibly connecting me with a woman who would be vegan, possibly. That was my hope, but I never did that because I was thinking, well, what's the point? I wanna I didn't want to be awkward or embarrassed, but much later I noticed her on Facebook. It was like a suggestion on Facebook. So I recognized her photo, and so then I sent this message to her on Facebook where I asked the question, "Do you know any single women that are vegan?" And I explained how it's been very difficult for me because I can't find anyone on these online dating sites, and I've been very frustrated and looking for a really long time. Which I said to that other one who gave me the response that they didn't know any potentials, the one that gave me a positive response. Yeah, I explained how it's been frustrating trying to uh, find a vegan girlfriend or vegan dating from online, these online dating sites. But that was, I think that was sometime last year, maybe, when I sent this message to this uh, person that works at this co-op. But never got an answer. So that made me angry. Because one thing I hate, like, I use it as a weapon of sorts to discourage people from talking to me that I don't like for whatever reason. I use this as a weapon to ignore this person or to let them know that I don't like, maybe they said something I didn't like, so I ignore them. So I decide I don't like this person or they're annoying or whatever, so I ignore them to get them to leave me alone. So I use that as my weapon, but I also don't like it when I'm ignored. Which has happened a lot for me, it seems like with people that I'm actually either friends with or in a relationship with. I've said something to them and they don't respond at all, which is very, very frustrating. But like a lot of times on Facebook, I would send messages to uh, like there would be a start to a conversation in messaging, and then at one point they would just not respond to whatever I say. Like that happens in online dating too, which I've done too. But like the conversation gets to a certain point where like there's nowhere you can't it doesn't there's no more momentum. It's not going anywhere for whatever reason. So I suppose this is what these other people are thinking. Like this conversation isn't going anywhere, so I'm not going to respond to them anymore. But or like so maybe this and then also maybe this girl because she's a little young. She's college age, so I guess you could call her a girl, not a woman. She's not yet a woman, but no longer a girl, like that Britney Spears song. Uh, maybe she what I have to come to the conclusion of is how I if I'm ignoring someone, I don't want them to talk to me, and maybe I have a negative feeling for them. So that's all I can think of. Well, if she's ignoring the message that I sent to her, she must not want me to message her for whatever reason. She thinks I'm a jerk or a creepy guy or whatever, or not attractive or not good enough to talk to her, or she doesn't want customers bothering her. So these are the things that are going through my head. So I've actually asked this quite a few times. So there's like four different people that I asked at this co-op. Because there was that other one a long time ago, the one that I gave a CD to, that she didn't even like. She was just indifferent to it, but I gave it to her because she was friendly with me. She couldn't even remember my name. But then later, many years later, I saw her on Facebook, and then I asked her the same. Well, I guess it wasn't exactly the same because she was no longer living in the town, so she was probably a college student. So she moved back to her, I guess, over by Minneapolis. But I was like asking her about, yeah, I think I probably did because she might have knew someone because she used to live in this town. She might have known someone uh, in the town that was single and vegan. So, but I didn't get a positive response from her either. She was just telling me to get off the internet and talk to people. So there was only one person out of four people that actually gave me a positive response to the question, do you know any single women that are vegan? But I'm not trying to be hypocritical, but yeah, I ignore people when I don't like them, and I don't so I ignore if someone's irritating me, I'm gonna ignore them, but I don't like being ignored myself. But if I'm friends with someone or in a relationship with someone, that's different from someone who is like a stranger or someone I don't even like. If I'm friends with someone or in a relationship with someone or trying to communicate with someone online, I want there to be a positive interaction. If they're ignoring me, that's going to make me angry. Because like, especially if we're friends or in a relationship, we're supposed to be communicating with each other. If we like each other, if we're friends or in a relationship, we shouldn't be ignoring each other. So that's the frustrating thing about it. That's how I feel like, well, it's not really hypocritical because it's different if you're in a relationship compared to if it's a complete stranger and if they're just annoying. You don't want to have a relationship. That's what it is. If you are in a relationship or you want to have a relationship, it's a different standard of communicating compared to someone you don't want to have a relationship with or a connection of any kind. So that's what I have to assume about this other girl when she just completely ignores me. Well, okay, I guess you don't like me, even though I just asked a simple question. I explained the situation. You could just say, no, I don't know anyone. She didn't even say, don't bother me or leave me alone or anything.